Good afternoon, teacher, and thank you for watching my video. My name is Johan Sebastian Hernandez, and today I am going to talk about 3 different destinations I have visited during the last 5 years. The first place I want to talk to you about is Stuttgart. It is located in the southwest part of Germany, and I went there 3 years ago because my mother and I wanted to travel abroad. So before starting my trip, we had to take a taxi in order to not miss the flight. When we arrived to the airport, the flight was delayed, so we had to stay there for 2 hours until the flight arrived to the airport. Once we were there, we moved around the city by subway because we wanted to know more about the city and not only the places that are in a tour. And that was the best option we could take. When we were there, we had the opportunity to visit and do some interesting activities. For example, we have been to the Württemberg National Museum, which is the biggest museum in Stuttgart. Then we went to Bonheviertel, which is an old neighborhood there, so you can see how the city was in the 14th century. Two places I didn't visit there but I'd like to are the Mercedes-Benz and Porsche museums. I like cars, and I've heard that there are some good places to visit when you're in Stuttgart. I liked that trip because that was the first time we had traveled to another country. The second place I remember is Tolima. Tolima is a county located in the central part of Colombia. My mother and I have been going to Tolima, specifically to Ibagué, every December since I was 5 years old because most of my family members live there. We go there by car because it's more comfortable than traveling by bus and it's cheaper than traveling by plane. When I am in Tolima, most of the time I'm sharing time with my family who live there. But last December I took a tour around Ibagué and small towns near the city in order to know more about there. In that tour, I traveled to Espinal, which is the town where I've eaten the most delicious tamales. Then I moved to San Luis to visit the Chicala waterfalls. One place I would like to visit next time I go to Tolima is Flandes. It is a small town near to Ibagué. I like Tolima so much because there are lots of things to do and different places to visit. The third place I would like to talk about is San Andres. It is an island located in the county of Providence in Colombia. I went there 5 years ago, in June of 2015, and my mother and I had been planning that trip since January 2014. We have traveled there by plane and the flight was good. There was a little bit of turbulence, but in general it was a good experience. We have been to the beach about 4 or 5 times during our trip, and once we went diving. I think that was the most exciting activity we did there. Another place we've been to was the aquarium. I like too much because it's a perfect place if you like to see sea life. When we were there, we've used a boat to go to Johnny Cay's Island and it's a beautiful place to visit. I didn't like the journey by boat because I felt dizzy. One place I haven't visited when we were there and I would like to visit next time we go is Morgan's Cave. This place is a theme park and people say it's a beautiful place to spend a day in it. I've liked this trip because I've never been there before, so that was an interesting experience. One place I haven't visited yet but I want to go is Buenos Aires. This city is located in the north part of Argentina and I'd like to go there because I've never visited another South American country. The city has an interesting history and of course I love soccer. Thank you for your attention. Hope you have enjoyed the video. See you next time.